Welcome to the Rich Club channel. Before viewing, please like the video, write a comment and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, let's go. VeChain price moves a step closer towards a parallel channel's upper trend line as bullish momentum increases. A successful breakout hints at a 5.65% upstick in VET price to $0.051. Be sure to watch the video to the end to find out the unaccepted price forecast of this coin. VeChain price has formed 3 swing highs and swing lows, all lower than a previous one in under 48 hours. Drawing trend lines around this pivot point result in a descending parallel channel. This setup forecasts at 5.65% bull rally, determined by adding the channel's height to the breakpoint at $0.48. Such a target puts VET height to the breakout point at $0.048. Such target puts the VET at $0.051. Ambitions is not otherwise. The official website of VeChain greets visitors with a bold statement. They say, with its help, the economic problems of the real world unsolved. Well, for 2021, it's very relevant. The project is based on the VeChain Tor public blockchain. The consensus algorithm used is proof of authority, which is similar to more traditional proof of stake. As it often happens, there is 2 tokens in the system at once. The main VET, before switching to the mainnet, its place was secured by the ERC20 token VAN and the gas VeChain Tor energy VTHO that provides transactions. The reward for creating new blocks is distributed among the nodes and does not depend on the power consumed. To log in, you must provide personal data to the VeChain Foundation. There is no question of anonymity. At the moment, the developers are working on the new version of the algorithm 2.0, more secure, faster and more convenient. The network is managed by voting by the developer company, reserves enough funds to influence the situation. Relatively recently, the community has seen an example of such an intervention. In December 2019, there was a major hack that called into question the security of the entire project. Unknown attackers stole more than $1 billion VET from the VeChain Foundation's PayPal wallet. It was soon announced that the incident was made possible by the human factor. The relative centralization of VeChain allowed developers to quick track the blacklist 468 addresses to which 737 million tokens were transferred, and the world's central bank began to talk about creating their own national cryptocurrencies. Such an active interest led to an increase in its price in 2020. It increased by 3.95 times. We accept that in 2021 will reach levels significantly higher than the current ones. Positive forecast is in the third quarter of 2021 the value will exceed the mark of 65 from a little known asset to an investment instrument discussed by central banks. In 2021, its price will continue to grow, according to the interviewed experts. That in 2020 soared in price by 380%. In November, the British investment fund Rofer, which manages assets worth $27 billion, also invested in the cryptocurrency. The fund invested 2.5% of its assets, CoinDesk reported. This profile publication quoted Rofer's note to investors explaining why the fund invested in cryptocurrency. It follows the Rofer see these investments as small but effective insurance against the ongoing devaluation of major world currencies. The fund's larger investments in gold and bond linkers, whose face value is indexed to value of inflation and acts as a hedge against monetary and markets risk, the publication said in note to investor. In early February, Musk posted several posts on Twitter, resulting in this, quote, the crypto exchange cryptocurrency.com, they doubled. On February 7, the asset set a historical high about 9 cents. The project rose to the 10th place in the list of the largest capitalization of cryptocurrency. In early February, the founder of Tesla published a series of tweets which threw a token rate by almost 50%. The billionaire is also VeChain his favorite cryptocurrency. Once the VeChain token is on currency.com updated the maximum, its value went into the decline stage. Despite the ongoing information support from Musk, Musk called the investment of his company Tesla in Bitcoin for $1.5 billion reckless and noted that the actions of the manufacturer of electric cars did not directly reflect his opinions. The entrepreneur called cryptocurrency a less stupid form of liquidity than saving in cash. Cryptocurrency ATM operator CoinFlip has added the ability to buy a VeChain at 1,800 Bitcoin ATMs located in 46 US states. According to the press release of the company's management, sought to confirm the legitimacy of the coin. The head of CoinFlip, Daniel Boltovsky, explains the decision to add VeChain by the growth of its popularity recently. In late February, rumors surfaced online that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) was investigating Musk over his tweets that triggered the rise of Dogecoin. The billionaire wished it was true. I hope that they will do it. That will be great. Earlier, it became known that over 28% of VeChain are located at one address. The head of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, wrote that more than 50% of the entire cryptocurrency issue is located at 20 addresses. The decline occurred against the background of the general rollback of the crypto market. The price of Bitcoin over the past 24 hours has decreased by 4%, Ethereum by 5%. The total capitalization of the crypto market fell by 4% to $1.4 trillion. The key reason for the growth could be a kind update of the project. VeChain consolidated within the confines of a descending wedge pattern followed by the deep form, the record height of 61 cents. Although this particular triangle pattern is usually bearish, wedge bulls managed to pull a breakout above the hypotenuse. The according triangle pattern comes into the picture when the asset consolidates about horizontal support x-axis. On the other hand, the price prints a lower height pattern illustrating using a descending trend line. Following the break above the hypotenuse, VeChain hit a snag at $0.055. At the time of recording, the token is exchanging hands at $0.051, while bulls put the complete the more than 39% breakthrough target to $0.064. The moving average divergence has remained steadfast in the recovery from the negative region, based to the MACD cross above the signal levels that buyers have the upper hand. If this trend momentum indicators remains bullish, investors will be encouraged to leave the sidelines and buy in for gains about 6%. As mentioned about VET faces for some challenges in the breakthrough to 64, particularly the selling pressure at 55 on the downside, immediately support at 5 cents helps to keep the bears in check. Are you going to buy VET or some another coin? Write it in the comments. Thank you for watching, put thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then subscribe now. In the following videos there will be a lot of interesting things. See you soon.